When I think back on school, I remember how much pressure I carried without even understanding why. Every test felt like a verdict. Every grade felt like a prediction of the life I would have. And if you're a student right now, you might feel the same weight on your shoulders. So I want to speak directly to you because there's something important you need to hear. People have told you that grades define your value, that your entire future is shaped by the letters on a report card. But that's not the truth. Grades measure how well you understood something at a particular moment. They don't measure your potential, your creativity, your character, your problem-solving skills, or the unique way your mind works. They don't measure your ability to grow. School often feels like a race, but life isn't built like that. Life is not graded. There isn't a scoreboard at the top of adulthood telling you who's ahead and who's behind. There are people who graduated with perfect grades but felt lost, and there are people who barely passed their classes but went on to build meaningful lives filled with purpose. If you're listening right now, I want you to take a breath. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are learning. That is your real job right now, learning, adapting, becoming. And none of that shows up in a GPA. Some of the most capable people you will ever meet didn't shine in a classroom. They shined when they found the right environment, the right passion, or the right moment. You don't have to be the best in everything. You don't have to compare yourself to students who seem to understand things faster than you. Everyone learns differently. Everyone grows at their own speed. School pressure feels heavy because you're constantly being asked, "What are you going to be?" But you're not supposed to have that answer yet. You are still discovering who you are. And that discovery doesn't happen on a schedule. Let me tell you this. School is one path, not the only path. There are many ways to succeed, many ways to build a future, many ways to become someone you're proud of. And you're allowed to learn through mistakes. You're allowed to take time. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to grow slowly. If this message is already helping you, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a talk like this. I'm here every day to help you through the things no one ever explained. Now, let's talk about something important. Pressure from expectations. Sometimes the real weight doesn't come from teachers or exams. It comes from parents, family, or even yourself. You might feel responsible for making everyone proud. You might feel like you're not allowed to fail because someone is counting on you. But hear me clearly. Your worth is not based on performance. The people who truly care about you don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be healthy, growing, and honest about what you need. You are not a machine. You are a human being who is still figuring life out. And if your home doesn't feel like a place where you can talk about your struggles, that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes parents carry their own fears and push them onto you. Sometimes they think pressure will motivate you. They may not realize it's overwhelming you, but you still have the right to grow at your own pace. You have the right to explore, to dream, to change paths, and to discover what you truly want. Your life belongs to you. Let's talk about failure, a word that school makes you fear. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of growth. Every person who has achieved something meaningful has failed more times than they've succeeded. But school doesn't show you that. It doesn't show you the messy, real-life learning that happens outside the classroom. If you failed a test, you're not done. If you're struggling in a subject, it doesn't define your intelligence. You can improve, you can adapt, you can find new methods, you can ask questions, you can start over. The flexibility you have in life is far greater than the rigidity of school. And remember this: effort counts, discipline counts, curiosity counts. None of those appear on a report card. If this message resonates with you so far, leave a comment and tell me one thing you want to change about the way you approach school. Your voice matters here. Now let's talk about something else: comparing yourself to others. The school environment almost invites comparison. Who scored higher? Who finished faster? Who got the award? But comparisons steal your peace. They distract you from your own path. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't need to think like anyone else. Your strength might appear in areas others haven't noticed yet, and one day, the things that make you different will become the things that make you valuable. You might not be great at math, but you might be incredible at visualizing ideas. You might struggle with writing essays, but you may be gifted with your hands, your imagination, or your ability to communicate. You might not do well on tests, but you might thrive in real-world problem-solving. There is no single version of intelligence. Don't let the school system convince you that your mind is limited because it doesn't fit the mold. Your mind is bigger than any classroom can measure. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that now. You deserve a space where you are encouraged, supported, and reminded of your potential. Now I want to give you something practical, a mindset shift that can reduce school pressure instantly. Instead of asking, "How do I avoid failing?" ask, "How can I learn something today?" Instead of thinking, "My grade defines me," think, "My growth defines me." Instead of saying, "I have to be perfect," say, "I just have to try." Small shifts change how your mind processes pressure. Trying is enough. Learning is enough. Growing is enough. Perfection is not required. And remember this: the world is changing fast. The careers of the future won't depend on memorizing facts. They'll depend on creativity, adaptability, emotional intelligence, communication, resilience, and problem-solving. Qualities school rarely grades, but life always rewards. You're not preparing for a test, you're preparing for life. And life values far more than letter grades. If you ever feel overwhelmed, remind yourself that this moment is temporary. You won't be in school forever, and when you step into adulthood, you'll see how much freedom you have to design your future in ways school never explained. Don't give up. Don't count yourself out. Don't assume you're falling behind. You're learning how to navigate pressure, and that skill alone will carry you far. Before we end, I want you to hear this clearly. You are capable. You are strong. You are growing even when it doesn't look like it. And you have more potential than you've been led to believe. If you ever doubt yourself, come back and listen again. And if you want more guidance like this, subscribe and share this message with another student who needs it. Your journey is yours, and you're doing better than you think.